All right, I'm gonna do a quick tutorial on this T680 next gen dash setup. All right, so this button right here, this is like the limit. Oh, it ain't gonna come up. Maybe if I turn this on. This is the limit for your adaptive cruise control. Now, that means is like when you go down the hill, it'll give you a few mile an hour bit of speed, or maybe less speed before the engine brake kicks on and slows the truck down to whatever speed you have it set on. So that's what that's for. This primary is your selection button. See, this is what you can do with your cruise control. You can also see how you can set it farther back, miles an hour, or farther forward for the speed. Like I said, that's for your engine brake to kick on when you're going down the hill to keep you at a set speed. So it'll let you go 4 mile an hour over before the engine brake will kick on and then bring you back down. Kick that off there. Now, a lot of people are having problems saving on these dash. Now, I know in the favorites, when I first did it, you can change these without saving them, I guess, per se. So far, what I found out and what's worked for me, because I haven't had the dashboard spaz out on me, and after I turned the truck off and turned it back on, this has changed yet. So what I found is, first thing you should do when you go in here, I'm going to go into settings. You're going to go into favorites. Favorites on. You're going to go to edit. Now you see how I have it set up right now? Well, to get these axle temperatures showing up like this, they can only go in certain spots. The same thing with the torque and boost. They can only go in the top or the lower, the lower corners, or I mean top or the middle, to show double axle temperatures or torque and boost. So what I did is, first I deleted everything that was on there, and I did it from scratch. I put my coolant there, I put my brake application there, axles, suspension, load, and everything. And then I went in, had everything set up. I saved it. I exited out with the little exit button right there. Now also what I did is I went into settings, went to shortcuts, turned shortcuts on. See this button right here? You go down, you hit favorite view, and you select that. All right. So now, let's say it comes up at a random, random dash layout. Now I just hold that button, and it brings up my saved dash layout, my favorites. So that's just a little introductory, simple, right to the point layout on how to save your favorite dash layout. Now, I hear a lot of guys are having problems with, like I said, it not saving. Now, I'm not 100% sure. I haven't watched anyone go in and actually set it up the way I did. Usually, they're right here, and they just hit the menu button, and then they start changing the settings from there. But we'll see. So far, I haven't had it disappear yet. I know there's been an update to keep it from locking up. I guess an update with the software to keep it from locking up. And maybe this truck was built 12/24 of just last year, so it's maybe only a month old, if that. Not even a month old right now. So maybe it's been updated already. But that's what I've been seeing, happen. Looking at a few videos, is people have been, either dashboard's been locking up or they've been losing their favorites. Anything else, you might want to know about or see, I can maybe go over a few things. Here, this right here scared me a little bit, because I watched a lot of videos. So the oil pressure, you see how it's only 16 psi? Well, apparently that's within spec. These new pack car engines, according to the technician, because I had him check it, they have some kind of automatic system that tells the fuel pump, or operates the the oil pump, and maybe it's a valve or whatnot, and it will regulate the oil pressure to what you know, what the parameters are on the ECM, which I thought that was really interesting and weird. Most pack cars I've been in, usually at idle, their oil pressure is about 30 psi, 30 to 40 psi. So that might scare you when you first start it up. I know it scared me a little bit because I've been watching some of these videos, and the Kenworth guy, and his oil pressure's been sitting at about 30 or 40 psi. But then again, I don't know if the truck's still cold. You know, he's in negative 30 degree Fahrenheit up there sometimes when he does those videos. So don't get too scared. Just, you know, check with your owner's manual, and maybe check with your dealership. Other than that, I can sell you the pack car does the typical vibrating idle. It's not as bad as it was before when I've been in other pack car products. They've definitely dampened it down. I wish they would just bring the idle up just to, let's see if I can do it. If they would just bring the idle a tad up, like maybe to 650 or 670, it would be perfect, because of course you get the vibration of the panels and everything down there. I'm gonna probably try to get rubber grommets and go through that. Like I said, you shouldn't have to do that for a $200,000 truck, put rubber grommets on everything so it doesn't rattle. It should be like that from the factory, but it is what it is. Let me zoom out here. Other than that, I'm sure we can figure out, you know, how to turn the chair around and everything. But, you know, this is just like a little tutorial video, I guess. At least on the digital dash. If anybody can think of any other questions or things they'd like to know about a T680, like, I do like the truck. It's a shame that, you know, the truck wasn't aligned properly right from the factory, and it's a shame that there's some rattles and stuff, but it is what it is. Like they say, plastic trucks now. But other than the fact, I love the layout. It's very ergonomical. It's very clean. I kind of wish I had the diamond package with the nice diamond doors and everything, but you know what? The black and gray is a much nicer compared to tan in my 9400. So that's it. Like I said, comment, subscribe, and I will try to make some more tutorial videos or help some more guys out on this. So yeah, I probably look like crap, but this is what happens when you spend like 2 days at a dealership. And yeah, I should have just got a hotel again, but I didn't feel like wasting money. But anyway, I'm waiting around for a load. Everything's already been planned for the weekend, so they're just trying to fit me in somewhere. And yeah, hopefully I start making some money here. So like, subscribe, comment, and I'll try to get back to you as much as I can. I'm gonna probably get pretty busy here. I'm gonna just put the pedal to the metal and have this baby make me some money. So have a good one, everyone.